Turn me up, Z.
Alright, we at Starbucks as you can see. We get like a grand caramel frappe. Anyway, now I couldn't get to the pool. Well, I said Starbucks fix everything. So I'm gonna come to Starbucks, start my day with a coffee, and we'll go from there. Now, a lot of you might be asking yourself, what is the whole point of this video? Because Eli seems like weird and you start your video a whole different way than you usually do. Well, the purpose of this video is to show you exactly everything you need to know before you go ahead and try to trade in your car to any car dealership, because the majority of you guys make that mistake. The reason why I know is because I've been a car salesman for the past 7-8 years, and I'm still current a sales guy, which I'm trying to dive into that YouTube thing. But I want to make sure you guys get every bang for your buck for your car. So with all that being said, before you go ahead and go trying to trade in your car to any car dealership, you need to watch this video. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And today we're about to have some fun, and trust me, I am in your favor. I want you to save as much money as you can, so stay tuned. I'm about to show you everything you need to know before you go trading your car to any car dealership. I've been having some coffee in the morning for a very long time. I'm not saying Starbucks is the best, but this caramel frappe, it's busting. First, stop going to the wrong dealership trying to go trade in your car. I want you to open your eyes and open your ears. I trigger your brain a little bit, didn't I? Stop going to the wrong dealership, try to trade in your car. One of the reasons why it is totally wrong, and not sort of wrong, but if you want to get every bang for your buck, every dollar that you can for your car, stop going to the wrong dealership. The reason why I say this, when you go to the car dealership to try to trade in your car, the number one way you can get the full value or the best amount for your car is if the dealership is able to resell that car on their lot. What do I mean by saying this? For example, if you want to go to the Ferrari dealership, you want to try to trade in your Ferrari, or you want to try to trade in your 2010 Kia Optima. Well, the reason why Ferrari is not going to be so interested, or any exotic dealership not going to be interested by taking your car in for a trade-in, is because they won't be able to sell that car in their lot for a better profit. So now what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to sell it back to the auction, which 9 out of 10, the auction going to buy at the auction value, not even the market value, at the auction value, which is going to be the bare minimum, the least amount auction value they're going to buy it from. With all that being said, you're really not going to get the best amount for your car, versus if you were to go to a pre-owned dealership, which they do like buy here, pay here, and they're selling cars that's like 2010, 11, 12, 13, so on and so forth. Now, what you do is when you go ahead and trade in your vehicle from that dealership, 9 out of 10, what you do is you decrease their cost, which means that they don't have to go to the auction, spend time at the auction to figure out which car they want to buy. Not only one, after they buy the car from the auction, they don't have to tow the car to their lot. That means you reduce a lot of cost, and after you trade in the car, they can wash it, have their service mechanic take a look at it before they put on the lot. Then they can sell it back to the general public for a better profit. So with all that being said, if you're trying to buy you a 2020 Audi, don't try to trade in your 2005 Audi to the same dealership. Even though you can, but I tell you, you're not gonna get the best amount for your car. The next common mistake a lot of you guys do is the minute your car breaks down, you wanna trade it in because you're trying to avoid fixing the car yourself. Well, that is the wrong way to think, and that's a bad way to approach you trying to get every bang for your bucks. So now remember, I'm talking to the people that are trying to get the best price for their car. If you don't care about you getting the best price for your car, it's just a matter of you trying to get rid of the car, then this may not apply to you. But now for those of you who want to really get the best price you can for your car, so now if your car has any cosmetic as far as body wise, scratch, bumps, and bumpers hanging or dents on your car, please be sure you fix as much as you can. I'm not saying repair the car totally before you trade it in. All I'm saying is those certain damages or mechanical issues that the car has, they're gonna play on that to not give you the best price that you could get for your car. Even though really, if they buy the car from you, they got to repair any damages that you have in your car. But nonetheless, if you were able to make sure your car is fixed and not have any damage, body damage, or have any mechanical issues, you would be in the best position to negotiate the best price for your car. Now guys, you know I'm not gonna let you down. I got you. So what we're gonna be doing today is I'm gonna go to the Audi dealership, trying to figure out how much would they offer me for my car. Even though I know if I were to sell this car by myself on OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, so on and so forth, I could get a lot more money for it. But just so I can give you a solid proof of what would happen when you go to the wrong place to try to trade in your car. So at this time, we're about to drive to the Audi dealership and see how much they're gonna offer me for my car. If the price is good, maybe I probably wanna sell it. So let's say if I want to go with the process of trying to figure out exactly what would I get for my car, and then how does that process go? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, so I mean it's just this simple process where we see what the trade-in value is, compare that to the payoff, and put it together. I mean, is the 4-door something that you would consider?
I just love the RS5 period. So
Okay.
I never really so focused on the 2-door or the coupe, but ideally I would want the coupe because I have a coupe which is the A5.
Gotcha.
Which I was ideally want to get into the another coupe, but if
so, two different processes depending kind of on what direction we go. If we go for another coupe, it'll all be based on the trade-in value of your current car at the time that the RS5 coupe arrives.
Okay.
So in other words, if we were to explore, hey, what's the car worth now? It's going to be kind of pointless.
So pretty much, let's say if I were to trade it in now, so whenever they have the RS5, they would have to reappraise my car again for that time?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Correct. So that's why if the 4-door is one that you would consider, then we can go through the process and get it all squared away now. Otherwise, if you wanted to do a 2-door, we could order one for you or see when one's coming in. And then when that car arrives, that's where we'd start to say, hey, this is what the car is, this is the trade-in value. Everything will be based on what's available at the time that we actually do the transaction when the car arrives.
Okay. So now they're about to get my keys, and I guess they're going to have like a service guy to take the car and probably take a look at it and do whatever they're going to do. Then they're gonna let me know exactly how much would they give me for my car.
Have you ever brought your car to service with us?
No, not here. I've brought it to the one in Pembroke Pines, like by Hiatus Road, Red Road, and Flamingo.
I'm familiar. So you like that car over there? And is that what you're planning to?
Yeah, I like the RS5. So ideally I wanted the coupe, but which again is not so much of I want the coupe. I want the RS5. If it's 4-door coupe, whichever way, I just like the RS5. So I was hoping that I could get an idea if I were to get it today, how much would I get for my A5?
Okay.
And from there, maybe if the number seems to be okay for me, then I move forward by doing the application, figure out what the numbers would be on that RS5.
As you guys are looking right now, he's showing me exactly how much is my car worth, because he just pulled a Carfax and showing me all the damages and so on and so forth, which I already knew, but he's just trying to show me exactly what they're going based of before he can give me an offer on how much they're going to give me for my car.
So that tells me that the car has more miles in it, or what? Have you guys been listening? Carfax showed me with the report of all the damages that my car only worth $1,140. That's the only thing I could get from my car. And as you know, guys, recently I just spent $1,200 fixing that issue that I have with my car. Now, with all the reports and all the discrepancy that I didn't know about, actually comes to down, that my car only worth $1,140. Guys, you won't believe this. What I've come to find out about my Audi, it's mind-blowing. Besides the crazy news that I just found about my car, the very next thing that you should never do is to walk up to a dealership and let them know that you want to buy a car that you have a trade-in. They're always going to try to lowball you in the back end. So what you should do is to try to negotiate the car without telling them that you have a trade-in. So what you do, you're trying to get the best deal as possible, and you get the best price as possible, and you let them know, now, you know what? I have a car that I want to trade in also. If I trade in my car, how much more discount can I get from the original deal? So from there, you're going to get the top number that you can from that deal. And also, what you need to pay attention after you tell them that you want to trade in your car, and after you go to the right dealership, which means that if they were to buy your car from you, that they can put it back on the lot. See exactly how much they trying to sell the same exact car that you have. Let's say, for instance, if the same car you have is worth $15,000, and now they're trying to give you maybe $12,000, and you see that they're trying to sell that same exact car with the same exact mile for $20,000, $25,000. That tells you they're trying to make some bank on top of your car. Now, the next thing that I really want to talk about is when he pulled the Carfax to see the history of my car. After all the damages and all the accident reported on the Carfax, he showed me that his dealership will only be able to give me $1,140 for my car. And that alone just proved my point to show you that it is always a wrong idea. Well, not always, this is too extreme, but it's almost always wrong or a bad idea to go trade your car to the dealership. But yet, when I've just posted that car a couple months back, almost a year now, when I just wanted to know how much would they give me if I were to sell my car, people offering me $75,000, $8,000 for my car. I'm like, man, this is low balling me. I don't want to sell it for that price. But yet, when I went to the dealership today, as you see for yourself, they only offer me $1,100 for my car. Now, my advice to any one of you who's thinking about trading your car or want to get rid of your car, maybe use that money to go buy you a different car. The best thing you need to do is to try to sell it by yourself. The only skill that you're going to need to do is how to clean your car. If you don't know, 20 bucks can help you out. Take it to a car wash place, they'll wash it for you. And the next skill that I need you to have is to know how to take some pictures. The only thing you need is like 6 pictures. You need front, back, left, right, maybe a picture of, you know, front side of the car, which shows the driver and the passenger side, and then another picture from either one of the sides to show the back seat of the car. And also, some people want to see if the trunk is actually looking decent. That might even require for you to take even a 7th picture. And then you post it. You can post it either on Facebook Marketplace. You can post it on OfferUp. You could post it on Craigslist, eBay, so on and so forth. There are so many platforms where you can actually advertise to sell your car. And I promise you that would allow you to be able to sell your car at the market value, but not at the auction or whatever the dealership might offer you. And from there, when you sell that car, you take that liquid, that capital that you have to go buy the car that you want. And ladies and gentlemen, that brought me to say this, because that I want to prove this point to you. I'm not quite sure how long it's going to take me to sell my car. I know a couple of months back, it wasn't a seller market. It was more of a buyer market. So now, I'm probably going to wait it out maybe a week or 2 to see where we at, because the market today dropped tremendously low. But nonetheless, I want to sell my Audi. Now, I've been wanting to sell it. Now I want to even sell it more. So now I want to show you, prove to you that I can sell this Audi for more than, at least no less than $10,000. So now, I'm going to put it in the market for sale, and I'm going to show you exactly maybe another video or 2. I'm not quite sure how long it's going to take me. I'm definitely going to make a video showing you that I was able to sell that Audi for at least $10,000. And with all of that being said, you guys, thank you for coming back to the channel, and thank you for watching to this point. With all that being said, stay tuned, stay blessed. Your boy's out, and I'll see you again